Hi Capricorn. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Cross watchers, I know you're out there. Please always check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising so you get a real well-rounded understanding of the energies for this week. I'm trying something new, Capricorn. So what I'm going to be doing is just basically the general reading. But at the end, toward the end, I'm going to break it up into specific messages for career, love, and money. And the difference between career and money is career is what you're building out into the 3D world, what you've devoted your life to building. Money is the actual influx of financial resources. And as we know, as we build out our careers, they can be very separate from how we're making money at that time, you know. But definitely love to. And then all the details and the continued message is going to come in the extended. And that link is always below. So let's get into your reading. If you love this reading, please remember to like the channel, like the reading, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and share this videos on your social media platforms. Also, you can find me Monday through Friday doing a live tarot card reading over on Instagram. So please check me out, born_without_boundaries. New life. How about that? Because that's where we start. And it seems like in some ways, Capricorn, you're just coming out of a big, long hibernation, or you needed rest because there's a lot of exhaustion that, like, think of a baby bird, how really tired they are and how really hungry they are after they have cracked out of that egg. It's hard work to birth yourself and to start a new life. And so your exhaustion and your desire and need to sleep is all because you've been working very hard to crack out of that egg. And that egg has not, maybe it's been your trap, maybe it's been your prison, but really it's been your egg or your cocoon to help you become what you've become. And this is the time of becoming. So be understanding of yourself if you have been tired or you have felt more yawns. I don't know if you guys have felt exhausted lately, but that's what the indication of this card is. And that's because there's just so much energy that has gone into the start or the beginning of this new life. And let yourself rest and let yourself sleep, because listen, you've got this whole new life to live. You need your energy. So I'm saying rest up, or give yourself that, give yourself that pat on the back for coming. It's not about coming this far. You're tired. The exhaustion that you're feeling is because you've been reborn. It's an exhausting process. Think about a baby when it's born. What does it want to do? It wants to eat and it wants to sleep. Primarily, it just wants to sleep because it's been fed very efficiently through the umbilical cord. So you're tired. You've been nurtured, right? You have all the food you need, but you're just tired. Can you just let yourself sleep? And I know I'm reiterating it, and it's because I feel like Capricornian energy. No, I really feel that you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This is something that you can feel deep inside of you, is this need for rest. Capricorn. Then we have clean it up. Clean it up means exactly what it says. So right now what you're doing is you're like wiping the sleep off your eyes. Right? You're moving on to a step, or you soon will be moving on to the next step of fixing something up, smoothing out the rough patches. Like think of the baby that's just been born. It's covered in gook, and now it just needs to needs to be washed up. It's beautiful, but the beauty isn't necessarily outwardly presented yet, simply because of one thing. You've just gotten through a muck, right? You've just gotten through a mess. There could be something that you're cleaning up, or something that you could be moving. You could be cleaning out your old house. You could be cleaning out attic space. You could be cleaning yourself up. You could be going on a new nutrition schedule. There's something about, especially in Virgo season, health and wellness, or renewing a space, including space inside your heart or your body. So taking out those things that you don't need. A lot of that energy going around. Thinker. So there's a lot of decisions to be made, and this is going out a little bit into the future. So maybe you're making decisions about your future, right? And while you're cleaning everything up, you're kind of thinking, well, what do I need and what won't I need? I can tell you right now, you have everything inside of you, but this isn't about what's inside of you. This is about going through checklists and divvying things up and figuring out, well, what do I want to take? What can I let go of, right? In terms of what will I need for the future. And then we have breathe. Oh, it's almost like you've been doing too much. And maybe you've been overthinking. And you've been overworking. And that's why I felt the need to channel to you, can you let yourself sleep, please? Because to really, really usher in your new life, you need to collapse and let some new energy into yourself. That's essential. There is a time of calm coming in your future. You will get a breather. Okay. Yeah. Capricorn. 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 Hold on. Okay. Capricorn. Suffering in silence. That's interesting. So you haven't really been telling everybody the level of stress. You've been keeping it in. A Capricorn, and I don't want you to answer this to me. I want you to answer it to you. Why do you feel like it's the right decision to go it alone? Like you have to do everything by yourself? Is it ego? Is it need to control everything? Is it fear? Is it fear of somebody else not getting it done right? Or is it just fear of people feeling like you're vulnerable? And somehow I feel like it's like you've learned this bad lesson a long time ago, that the more weight you put on your shoulders, the more impressive you are, and that you're not an impressive person if you take somebody else's help. I'm telling you, this is pivotal right now for you. It's absolutely essential that you understand that what you are deciding you have to keep to yourself is actually keeping you apart from connecting and bonding to somebody else. And that is actually essential for not only your success, but your happiness. It's about a relationship. This is about the friction between being successful and being independent and getting the attention that you deserve, and being in love and being soft and allowing somebody to come in and help you, and not feeling like, oh, I have to do this all by myself. Nobody does anything by themselves. Nobody. Even people who take credit for doing things by themselves have not done them by themselves. They're just people who didn't appreciate other people enough to give them the credit where it was due. Nobody does it alone. This is that sense of getting real and understanding that, and allowing yourself to share yourself and share your not share your fears, but also share the duties, share the responsibilities, share the workload. Be willing to ask for help. Be willing to ask for advice. Suffering in silence. It could even be that there's some dissatisfaction when it comes to your relationship, but you haven't told anybody. But I think this is more a sense of butting heads. It could also mean that you've been butting heads a lot and you've been afraid. And this is what you haven't really been wanting to share. And you've been afraid that this isn't going to work out. And maybe you have laid yourself bare. Capricorn. 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 There's temptation here because of discontent and boredom. And this temptation is definitely something that's it will risk veering you off course. And it's because you need to feel your power back, you need to feel control again, and it's promising to give you all of those things. Instead of you opening your heart and allowing yourself to share what you're going through, it's telling you in your head, no, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry about this. I apologize. It's like, do not disturb. Okay. Sorry about that, Capricorn. You know what? Maybe that happened for a reason. Right? How did you feel when I interrupted something that was very important to you? When I took attention off of you to do business? Like, shouldn't I get your undivided attention? And yes, that's true. And ultimately, I want to give you my undivided attention. That shit was driving me crazy. But I should have done it before I started your reading. And this is part of the rub. And I think part of the temptation is you're telling yourself, but I'm being responsible. But it's business oriented, or it's to make money, or it's to distract you from being scared. It's distracting you from, or helping you to hide from this discontentment that's growing inside of you. There's temptation, and it's because of, or it's you or it's them. In other words, there's angst that's building, and I think it's directly in correlation to definitely a partnership, could be a romance. And these temptations are all to they're really gonna fuck you up. So you need to really watch out for this. You know, it's almost like ultimately you're gonna think of the absolutely wrong thing is the right thing. And that wrong thing that you're experiencing is let somebody into your success. Let your success be a partnership. Don't be so hell-bent on it being all you, because you are harming an important relationship in your life by doing it. Capricorn. Capricorn. Expect powerful change, but it's coming up in reverse. And it's almost like a sense of this could be expect powerful change inside of yourself. You know, change is so powerful that you didn't expect it, or it's making you really uncomfortable. Or a sense of feeling like nothing is changing and nothing is moving forward. A sense of being stuck. Capricorn. 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 You know, let me keep going. Adjustments are required. Be bold and make the first move. Communication is key. So yeah, this is a confirmation that you're right and what you're feeling is on point. You've got to address this. What is this? It's emotional. That's what the moon cards are revealing. What the psychic tarot cards are revealing is it's got to do with somebody else. Letting this build up inside of you no matter how you distract yourself. And this is a very important person. You know, this is a divine counterpart. So they could be somebody, they're just very important in your life. It doesn't have to be a lover. But you can just feel this temptation building up inside of you to act out, or to act out instead of confronting the situation. And so confronting the situation is necessary. And confronting the situation means to, like, number one, to be angry and honor the anger, but also understand that the anger is based on insecurities. And that's something that you have to confront, this need to prove yourself over and over again. There's like this block here of happiness. It's almost like in some ways you don't want happiness unless that happiness comes to you and you don't have to give anybody else credit for helping. You want to do this all by yourself. You want the credit. You want to be able to stand up and accept the award and said, I got here on my own. But the truth is, nobody gets anywhere on their own. Everybody had help. And you're overlooking the component of partnership. And I feel like there's major tension here, and even maybe arguments with somebody. Because it's like you're butting heads with each other, and you're competing with each other instead of helping each other. It's like you're stuck in a power struggle. That's what it is. It's like you're caught in a power struggle, Capricorn. I gotta pull one of these cards. I just need to. I'm gonna go into, break it up into love, career, and romance, and then we're gonna go over into the extended message. Traitor. Let's see. I feel traitor. It's almost like somebody is not trusting you, or you feel like you couldn't trust them, or that somebody feels betrayed. Because I'm hearing traitor. That's not how it's worded here. Traitor as in exchange energy to create a... That's the traitor that needs to happen. Is to work with somebody. And this is also a sense of abundance will come through exchange of energy with somebody, through a partnership with somebody. Or a sense of maybe you're going into a new career, or what you're diving into is buying and selling goods, actually some sort of trade. But really, for you to unblock this energetic block is exchange energy. Exchange energy and create abundance. You still get to take credit for doing this. It's still your business. It's still your idea. It's just that you're allowing yourself to pull in resources, and you need resources to get it done. Okay. Capricorn. Love. Moon card. So there's something hidden. There's emotions that are hiding. This is Piscean energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, but somebody is burying their feelings. Okay, one or the other of you is burying your feelings. And there's judgments being made based on buried feelings. So in other words, there's judgments being made based on half-truths because somebody doesn't know what you're really feeling. And the problem is these judgments will turn into convictions. Capricorn. Love. Secret judgments. It's almost like in some ways someone's judging somebody else. You know, it's like you've made these judgments in secret about their character, but they're not even true. They're not even true. And then we have King of Chalices. So this is somebody who keeps their emotions to themselves. You could be dealing with a water sign. He's not telling you, if you are, he's not telling you completely how he feels. This is Scorpionic energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, but I feel like in some ways he wants to end things. Or whoever's holding back their emotions is thinking of just calling it quits because they don't know how to make this better. Also a sense of maybe confronting fears. Maybe somebody has to confront their fears. There's fear here. The emotion that you're holding back is fear. Fear of what? This is things of having too little money. It all comes back to feeling you're not enough. Capricorn in terms of career. Career for Capricorn. 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 I have Queen of Wands here. She's in reverse, which means feeling creatively squashed in terms of your career. You feel creatively squashed, or you feel your ideas aren't any good, or you feel like you're just not listened to or paid attention to, and that nobody notices you, or that you're squashing your creativity because you don't believe in its validity. This is the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's all about money, being about the mindset of even doing underhanded things to get money, being in business or being bed partners, quote unquote, with somebody who is all about money. This comes from desperation, like doing things just for the money because you're scared. And then we have the Knave of Wands. And once again, this is in reverse. So this is acting impetuously and doing something, maybe even taking a job that takes no creativity at all, that's suppressing everything that you are. It's almost like your career isn't taking off because all of your creative prowess has been squashed. What is making them feel this way? Something being forced down your throat. Feeling like ideas is being forced down your throat, feeling like you've lost, in other words, you've lost a lot, and I feel like you need more time, and you're not giving yourself, maybe you're trying to force yourself to be creative and force yourself to be entrepreneurial, when what you really want to do and what you really need for yourself to renew your energy is to rest, but you're forcing it down your own throat, or somebody's forcing this down your throat. Or you feel like this was your career, this is what I've always done, and this is what I have to keep doing. But that's not true at all, because you feel just so squashed. This could also be dealing with somebody who is very selfish, very impetuous, doesn't know what they're doing, and doesn't take the time to think things through. That's your career. We're going to get to specifics. And then Capricorn, we have money. Capricorn for money. Capricorn for money. Two of Wands, it's all about networking. An opportunity for money or a job offer comes through your network. Or your network means, like a sales job, your network means everything in order to help you make money. This is the Seven of Swords, though, which means this is deceptive. Either you're lying to yourself or somebody's lying to you. And one of your connections or your network in terms of money is lying to you. It's not reliable. Knight of Wands is here. So this is about going after, this is about somebody who is just all about their passions. Could be that you're dealing with a younger fire sign who is just not holding up their end. But how does that have to do with money? Somebody didn't hold up their end of the bargain. Maybe they were supposed to pay you, or they were supposed to provide you with a certain amount of money, and they're just going about their own selfish business, or everything is happening too quickly, and it's like something took a big chunk out of money that was owed to you. We got to get more specifics. All right, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. So this is a novice. This is somebody who's new. This is somebody who just started out, and this is having to rob Peter to pay Paul. So you're juggling with money, and maybe you're wasting all of your energy right now trying to figure out ways to do more with less financially. And it's like you're using all your strength to be able to figure out how to do more with less, or you're using all your strength in terms of trying to figure out how to make money in a different way, which is actually very bold and daring, even though because you feel kind of disappointed in your current network. So it could be that you're taking these steps. Finances are what's inspiring you to take steps into a different direction. And that's good, because this is a very entrepreneurial energy that you're in right now. Trust it. Let's go to the extended. I hope you will come over with me. I'll see you there.